What's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, it's your boy Skills Momo again. Hey, how y'all doing? Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do this episode of Ask Skills. Alright, and one of the questions, like I said, has been asked to me several times. People asking, okay, what does the Skyrim map that you're going to give away look like? Alright, I'm glad you asked, okay, because that's question number one. Alright, so this was a poster that was given out at QuakeCon. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. So that's what it is. It's actually pretty wide, and I didn't hang it up. I had it. So that's what it looks like. So that'll be one of my giveaways as we get closer to Christmas. And also, I have a poster from the upcoming game Dishonored that's also being published by Bethesda, and I'm also giving this one away. So like I said, both of these, they were in the grab bags at QuakeCon in Dallas earlier this year, so that's what it looks like. So I'll be giving those away. So for the many people that asked, you know, what the posters look like, thank you for your question, alright? Alright, so let's go question number 2. And this is coming from Red J Kid 82. Question for your show. What is your best fighter game? Hope you answer. Alright. Excuse me. Best fighter game of all time. Alright. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And matter of fact, I tell you what. Alright. I'll show it the next game, the next time I do like an Ask Skill segment. But I actually have the original Street Fighter 2. I also have, I think, 2 copies of that. And then, of course, you know, there have been so many different ones. Street Fighter 4, the one that they did on the 3DS. But my favorite one is actually Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And like I said, my favorite character, if you want to know, is either Ken or Ryu. I love the fireballs, the uppercut. Oh, you can, you know, I love it, you know. And like I said, back in the day when I had my Super Nintendo hooked up, which actually have it's behind where the camera's rolling. But anyway, I love getting like the NES joystick and just going off. I mean, just getting in the corner and just popping nothing but fireballs. Oh, you can. Oh, man, shoot, no doubt. So, alright, so thank you very much for your question. Alright, so that's question number 2. Question number 3 comes via email, and this is from Nate. Excuse me, need some water. Nate, how you became a game reviewer? Alright, okay, so in Goritz, and apparently his Nate. Alright. How I became a game reviewer. What I did was I've been a journalist for almost 16 years now, and I just, you know, wrote like I had a tech column at one newspaper that was pretty frequent. Then I also had I did an article on hot coffee, the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas controversy. I actually did an article on that, which ran on the front of the teen section, but it got really good response. So that was pretty much the last thing video game wise I did, and that was back in like 2004, 2005. I'm not really specific about that, but in 2006 when I moved over to the Trib, the Albuquerque Tribune, rest in peace, it closed in 2008. I talked to Phil Casals, who was the editor at the time. Excuse me. And someone had mentioned a tech page, and I said, hey, I know a lot about, know a grip about technology. So then advertising, those guys, they were like, hey, you know, it's pretty interesting. We could probably make some money off this. So I said, okay, well, you know, hey. So I told Phil about it. Phil was like, hey, you know, you don't have to go to advertising. Just come to me. He said, can you make a page? Can you own it? I said, yes, sir. He's like, I'll tell you what, give me a prototype. So I picked up the various skills, page design, copy editing. That was what I was doing there, and just used all that to craft the page. Showed it to him. He liked it, and he tacked that onto my duties and said, "Hey, okay, you're responsible for our tech page," which was actually called Q-Tech, and we also, it went back and forth between Q-Tech and then Tech Fu, but online I was able to publish more stuff. So that's how I ended up becoming a game reviewer. Now, being at the Chronicle, it's like the 13th biggest newspaper in the country, second biggest in Texas. I mean, just huge reach. And some of my stories have actually run, they ran in Chicago Tribune and then other papers. I know McClatchy had picked up my story that I did about the creator, one of the creators of Guitar Hero. And he was gracious. He was in town, and he went ahead and stopped by. We had a chat, photo session. It was really cool. So, alright, so thanks for your question. Alright, so I have another right here. This is going to be number 4. And this comes from Surfer Room. And it said, Caliber 11, help about. Damn, my wife put some carpet clean on the floor, just making me cough. Alright, so, excuse me. Caliber 11 MLG Vault Review. I was asking how this is, and do these help with cooling, as the Slim 360, when turn it on, get hot 20 mins. I'm reading what he wrote, okay, alright? Brother can read. Just asking if any of these vault keep cooling down. Thanks for your time, Alright. Well, the thing is with the vault, it's just an exterior case. It's not designed to make it cooler. It's not designed to make it run hotter. What it is, it just tacks on top of your case. I mean, it's a lot like I said, just a case that fits over. It doesn't cover the vent, so it won't get hot. If your Slim is getting hot, what you need to do is probably contact Microsoft. Just go to xbox.com, or I think it's 1-800-XBOX, something like that. Well, just Google it, and then you can find out what's going on. Alright, so thank you for your question. Alright, and the last question of the evening before I start doing the holiday stuff is I'm going to go ahead and put this person on blast. Alright, so this is Dead Assassin 37567. How do you get your game? He said, how do you get games for free and early? How do you get games for free and early? Okay. For the people at home keeping score, I get this question, I'm not playing, at least 300 times a day. And I'm sick of it. And I'm just being real right now. But the thing is, I do not get the games for free. If I knew of a way to get games for free, I would get them for free, alright? I do not get... Okay, let me repeat this again. And every time someone asks this, I'm going to give them this video, alright? I do not get games for free. I do not give games for free. If I could say it, okay, let me say it, break it down to you in Espanol. Me no quiero games el frío, alright? So I don't get games for free. The companies, developers, publishers, PR, public relations firms, they send me the games to review for the newspaper that I work for. I work for a newspaper. I am not a private citizen who just gets games, shows them off, and then leaves them. No, I review games. I write a review for the newspaper. I also write reviews for the entertainment section of the newspaper, which mostly appear online. My reviews do. I also have a personal blog where I put these. I am not a private citizen. I'm a professional journalist. I have been in journalism more than some of the people that are watching this have been alive. Alright? I review video games. That is my beat. I'm also one of the systems editors. I take care of technical support issues that editorial may have at the Houston Chronicle, but I cover video games. I hope, seriously, the next people, and the thing is, I understand a lot of people out there have ADD, but here's the thing, I cover video games for a major metro newspaper. That's it. Unless If you want to get free games, go right ahead, be my guest, try to. Alright? They're not going to give you something for free just because, oh, okay, here I am, I'm cool. No. You have to prove to them that they're going to get a fair review by sending you a game. They're not just going to send a random person, a child, a game. Why? The reason they send me games is because I work for the 13th biggest newspaper. When I was in Albuquerque, I would ask for games and they would say, well, we get a lot of requests. And I was working in a newspaper. I'm an adult. But I moved to a much bigger newspaper. I don't really have to ask for games. They send them, hey, can you please review this? But here's the thing. The games are not free. They're on loan. I don't know how many times I have to say that. And I understand that, yes, I'm getting new subscribers. Thank you. But here's the thing. I won't even approve any more comments. If I see a comment on any of the videos, I will delete them. Alright? I do not get free games. The only free games I get are from people that want to buy me a birthday present. Or if the company is saying, like the company that wants me to review a game says, hey, these are free. Since I've been at the Chronicle, I've only had 3 games like that. And one of them actually came like a couple weeks ago. I do not get free games. Please get that out your head. I don't know who told you I get free games. I don't remember any of my videos saying I get free games. I do not. Okay. I, Mad Skills, do not get free video games. I get them early to do reviews for the newspaper because of the editorial time needed. That if I get a game for review, I need at least 2 weeks ahead of the time it prints to pitch it to print so that it can get in print, possibly. And a lot of times, because of that, the size of the paper shrinking, it's hard for me to get things into print, which I really don't care. It would be nice. It's good to see my byline, but I don't care about it. So, Dead Assassin 37567. I do not get games for free. Alright, so that's it. I think, like I said, I think I have 5 questions. So it's your boy Skills. Thank you very much for tuning in. You know, like I said, you can hit this video post. You can hit Duke City Gamers, my Facebook fan page, Twitter. You can mention me with a question on Twitter. Any kind of way. Duke City Gamers, does not matter. But Crown Rules, do not ask me how you can get free games, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, if you want to get free games, go to GameStop, see the game you want, ask to look at the game, have the person put it in a case and run out. Okay? But by doing that, or just go to Walmart, grab a game, and just take off running for the front door. But if you do that, you're going to get locked up. Okay? You can't get anything in life for free. Alright? So, that's some real talk right there for you. Alright? Love y'all. Never above y'all. Alright, talk to y'all later. Deuces.